Well, we have made our way to Toronto today, where we are at the Pickleball Ontario Championship Series. Daphne, who is the president of Ontario Pickleball, right? Pickleball
Ontario.
Ontario is joining me now, and this is so much fun. I've never actually been to a live pickleball tournament. Tell us about the event.
Well, this is our championship series. We have had 6 tournaments that qualify you to come here. So all the gold medal winners from all the different tournaments and all the different skill levels are here today. Actually, today we're doing the singles.
Okay.
Tomorrow we're doing women's doubles and men's doubles. And then on Saturday we do the mixed doubles.
Wow, okay, so is it just in this little space here? How many courts do we have?
We have 9 courts, which is pretty good for a tournament. And yeah, so it's going to be fun, and we're going to be crowning the Ontario champions.
That's amazing. Okay, why is pickleball the fastest growing sport, it feels like, ever? What is it about pickleball that everyone loves?
It's because there's something for everyone.
Yeah.
There's something for every age. Actually, right now, the #1 player in the world is 17 years old.
That's amazing.
But we have people in our club that are well in their 80s, and it's still
hands up.
it's still really good play. You end up playing and your age level and also your skill level.
Yeah.
So it's so much fun, and it's a community that loves to have fun. You know, actually, we get told we laugh too much most of the time.
That's not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that almost needs to be like one of the rules of the game.
I think so. I think so. And so everybody has fun. Some of these players, you know, are more serious, competitive players, but there's a whole grassroots and recreational level that is just as much fun. And I used to play 1 day a week, and now I'm up to 4 days a week.
Wow.
So it's a lot of fun. It's very addictive.
And it's so good for you too,
It is.
right?
It is.
Just getting out there and getting active and bringing up your heart rate and the social aspect too.
And it's a fun way of staying in shape, because like a lot of us, and that's the social part that is so important, a lot of us afterwards, we all go out, you know, for a drink of pop.
Of course, some water, juice.
But yeah, so we have a lot of fun, and you know,
great way to meet people.
It's the best. What it is, there's a certain level of, you know, when you get to a certain age, you find a lot of people are alone, and this is a great way of not being alone, because you don't need to know 50 people. You just come out and join a club, and then you meet people at the club, and it's just so much fun.
Well, thank you so much for inviting us here today and showcasing the love of pickleball. Coming up, we're going to talk about some of the rules of the game, and apparently I might even play a little bit.
Oh, good. Looking forward to it.
Lots more coming up on Morning Live. Stay with us. Welcome back to Toronto. We are at the Metro Toronto Convention Centre for the Pickleball Ontario Championship Series. I'm being joined by the president, Daphne, and we've been watching the game. We've been seeing some of these excellent players. Tell me about some of the rules of pickleball, because it looks a lot like tennis to me.
It's very similar, and also it's kind of between tennis and badminton.
Okay.
The court is the size of badminton court, but you've got paddles instead of rackets, and when you're serving, you serve underhand.
Okay.
Not like tennis where it's overhand. It has to be underhand. You still serve cross court.
Okay.
The way tennis is, and you have to let it bounce, and then bounce one more time, and then after that you can hit it, volley it any way you want.
Okay.
But you can't go into the non-volley zone.
Yeah.
So 7 feet from the net on either side, to see the blue there. That's called the non-volley zone. Only people kind of call it the kitchen.
The kitchen. Get out of my kitchen.
That's right. So if you hear "stay out of the kitchen," that's what they're talking about.
Okay.
But it's technically non-volley.
You can't go in there.
No, unless the ball bounces in there first.
So you can't do what they do in tennis, is run up to the net and kind of like spike it under. Okay.
Exactly.
I get it. I get it. Oh, I see. Okay, what's going on now?
Well, that's when you finish a game, you congratulate each other, but we're going to get you to play some more.
Yeah, we're going to get you to keep playing, because we got to learn the rules.
Sure. So go ahead. We can show them how you serve it, and it's you'll see how it's served, and then it's served across. Could you ask the referee, please, to?
Oh.
Ref, can you please
Thank you.
Thank
okay,
you.
so she's measuring the net. Why is she doing that?
So the net has to be 36 on the sides and 34 in the middle. That's the height. So the referees come in and make sure that they're the right height.
Oh, but wait, it didn't bounce. So she hit it. That's allowed as long as you're not in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
see,
you
I'm
see how
picking it
they're
up.
standing behind the white line?
Woo! Yes.
And it gets pretty...
That
okay,
was intense.
Yes.
Way to go, ladies. That was on fire.
So now she's going to switch sides and serve from the other
So
side.
she's still going to be serving the ball,
Yes,
though.
because
Okay, same
they
server.
made the point, so they keep doing it
until they lose the
until
point,
it's-
and then it goes to the other
lose
server.
the
Okay,
serve,
so
yeah.
we're kind of like incorporating a little bit of volleyball in here
Yes.
too. This
well,
is cool.
It's all a lot of it, yes. And there are different ways of scoring, like volleyball. That you can have the rally score,
Yep.
where you're making a point every
Or a
time,
serve.
or the traditional one where it's the only on your serve do you make a point.
Okay, now people can become members, right, for Pickleball Ontario. What are the benefits of doing that?
Well, there are a lot of benefits. There are a lot of programs, and we're getting into having the kids coming into play, the youth. We
Yep.
want them into. There are things like insurance. When you belong to Pickleball Ontario and Pickleball Canada, you get covered for injuries, and your club also gets covered, which is very important. And director's insurance. Today, we've got for Pickleball Ontario members free AED and CPR training.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes, and we did that in all the cities that we went to. We had a lot of sessions, and they were all free, being paid for by Pickleball Ontario and Canfitpro, one of our sponsors, and our title sponsor, actually. And it's just been a really, you get to play in clubs, and you get to
Meet people and have
also
that
come into
social
our
element.
and come into our tournaments.
Yeah, and I think that's probably the biggest thing, at least that's what we're focusing on today. And by this weekend, the champions will be crowned. There's so much more coming up on Morning Live, but for now, I'm going to send things back inside the studio. Okay, it is time for me to actually play pickleball, and what you don't know is that these are actually special glasses that'll make me see better to play the game better, right, Daphne?
They're safety glasses.
Rats. Why am I wearing safety glasses?
Well, we recommend that people wear them. You don't want to get hit in the eye.
No.
And it's I think if you start off wearing them all the time, it's better. I get all the kids that come out, you have to wear safety glasses. It's always beneficial, I think, when you're protecting yourself.
Of course, I agree.
So come on, let's do some pickleball.
Okay, here we go. We've got some opponents. They both look very good at pickleball.
And what we're going to do, you move up to the line,
Okay,
but don't step on it.
okay.
And I'm going to let you do it. So just hit it gently to one or the other, and this is called dinking. You're just going to try to hit it softly, and you just try to hit it softly.
Okay.
And that's it.
What's the point of
Good.
dinking? Is this kind of like warming up?
No, well, you can warm up this way, but this is part of the
Does it have to go in the kitchen when you're dinking?
game. Usually.
Oh, sorry.
But you don't, I mean, that's...
That would have been a nice...
Yes, that would have
Yeah?
been a nice smash.
Sweet.
They don't want to do that to you.
Okay, now what's dinking? Like, what's the point of dinking?
So what this is, it's just one of the strategies of the game.
Okay. Oh.
That you're... when the ball's coming at you really hard and you want to slow it back down and you reset the game, you just take it back down to dinking.
So everybody needs
But
break.
you
But
can-
how
you
does the
can-
other team know that we want to take it back to dinking?
Because it's very difficult to hit it really hard when it bounces in the kitchen. It's very difficult. Unless it's got if it's high, then you can go in and smash it. But usually you have to, go ahead, Tracy.
You can go in and smash it. I love it. Okay, so this is
But
kind
you
of
have to,
taking us
to go
back
into
to...
the kitchen, you have to, yes, good. Now get out of the, no, see.
I'm out of the kitchen.
It bounced,
I'm in the kitchen. Sorry,
Yes.
sorry. I don't
As long
mean
as
to
it
be in the
bounces
kitchen.
in there, you can.
I actually hate being in the kitchen, so this is weird. But I'm,
So
right?
we're going to move a little bit farther back if you want, and then you can hit it harder.
Oh, what happens if it hits the net?
It's okay. Hit it harder, good.
Oh, the backhand.
You can do it two-handed.
Oh yeah. I have to like go back to my roots of like tennis camp when I was a kid.
That's right. Look at that.
And I can hit it even if it bounces on your side?
Oh yeah, you can hit it wherever.
Whoa! See, I said, I don't want to play her. Okay, one more round, and then I'm going to throw things back to the studio. But I'm ready. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I'm ready. Okay, Okay, so much more coming up on Morning Live. We're going to talk about some of the membership benefits and what you can do to learn how to play the fastest growing sport, pickleball. I feel like you guys are hitting it to me a lot more. So we've changed direction a little bit here at the pickleball tournament in Toronto, and I'm now being joined by Mo, who's from Canfitpro. Why is it important for you guys to be at events such as this?
At events such as the Ontario Pickleball Association, or?
You got it.
All right, well, this is new for us as
Okay.
Canfitpro. We're the title sponsor of the Ontario Pickleball Championship Series. It's a growing relationship. It makes perfect sense because those who play pickleball would like to play at the best of their ability, of course, and we as certified fitness professionals know exactly how to help pickleball players get in the best shape they want to be in. And the partnership will just help bring a whole new generation into the sport.
Yeah.
And likewise, people that are interested in pickleball will hopefully be interested in health and wellness.
And they can learn so much at these types of tournaments. For example, we interrupted a CPR class. This is, who's this? What's his name?
This is our avatar.
Avatar. We're just going to name him Avatar Blue. Avatar Blue has unfortunately, he's having a heart attack, I believe.
Well, could be. It depends how we assessed him, but let's assume.
He looks a little rough. Okay, so
unresponsive.
what are the first steps that I need to kind of go through to assess?
Well, you have to assess if you do need to interact and perform CPR. So you go through some steps to check out, you know.
But for TV purposes, let's say he's just fallen to the ground and maybe he's having a heart attack.
And we've assessed that, and we've activated EMS and called for help, and now
911 has been called.
CPR.
I am not 911.
Not 911. So then you want to make sure you find the right landmarks so you can guide that from the avatar or your underarm.
Ribs.
Yeah, ribs.
Yep.
And then you'd perform CPR by placing one hand over top the other. And first of all, you'd assess for breath, so you have to pinch the nose.
Okay.
And or you can start right in with CPR if you just feel the need to do that.
Okay.
And then you would activate by full compressions. You really want to get in there and perform compressions very quickly. It's like a workout, but it's very important. 30 compressions. So let's assume we've done 30.
Yep.
You've counted 30, and then we set this up, pinch the nose, give 2 breaths. And then you go right back in and perform
And
CPR.
continue the compressions.
And continue it on until either they
Start breathing?
start breathing.
Yeah, that's what's happened.
Then you put them into recovery position, or EMS would arrive.
He started breathing again. It's amazing.
And it's amazing what CPR can do to help really save people's lives.
Well, and it's amazing that people can learn and take these courses while they're participating in things like this.
Well, when you come to Canfitpro conference, and you know it's important you take this training. It's essential because unfortunately we work with people who are active and
maybe overexert themselves sometimes.
well, that, or they have some pre-existing health conditions. Now, not that we're mitigating or treating those, but we're actually just helping to prolong life. And most important is the education,
I was
so
just
we know
about
how
to
to
say.
act in situations like this if we need to.
All right, well, thank you so much for giving us a very brief demonstration on our avatar.
Very brief. Official training, Emily. We can sign you up.
Okay, let's do that, I
And
think.
as a member of Pickleball Ontario, you actually get a really great discount to get your training, which is important for every single
Amazing.
person.
All right, well, there you go. So sign up, play some pickleball today, and you too could learn how to do proper compression on your avatar if you ever need to assess CPR.
There you go.
Lots more coming up
You're a
on
fast
Morning
learner.
Live.